Before you scroll past the story, pause for a moment and imagine discovering that a friendship the entire entertainment world believed in might actually have been part of a carefully engineered strategy. Imagine realizing that the photos, the headlines, and the public appearances that convinced millions of fans were never spontaneous at all. Now imagine the moment when the person at the center of that story finally decides to speak. That is exactly the storm now surrounding Joseph Zeng after he reportedly revealed what he believes was a calculated effort by Bai Lu to use his name to elevate her visibility inside the competitive drama industry. This is not just another celebrity rumor. It is a story of ambition, timing, and the hidden strategies that sometimes unfold behind the glamorous surface of fame. Stay with this story until the very end, because the details behind the alleged plan reveal a chain of events so surprising that even longtime industry insiders were left questioning how carefully some celebrity narratives are crafted. The story begins several years earlier, when Joseph Zeng was already gaining attention for his rising popularity in television dramas. His calm presence, strong performances, and loyal fanbase had slowly positioned him as one of the promising faces of the new generation of actors. Around the same time, Bai Lu was also experiencing a powerful surge in attention. Her performances were attracting viewers, and her bright personality made her a favorite guest at industry events. Producers were beginning to recognize her potential, and entertainment media outlets were eager to follow every step of her career. At first, their paths crossed naturally. Award ceremonies, promotional gatherings, and filming studios often brought the same group of rising actors into close proximity. Photographers captured friendly conversations backstage, and fans enjoyed seeing two popular figures share lighthearted moments during interviews. The images seemed harmless. But according to Joseph Zeng, the situation soon began to feel unusual. He later described noticing a pattern in how certain interactions appeared in entertainment media shortly after they happened. A casual greeting at a public event would suddenly appear in headlines, suggesting a deeper connection. A brief conversation during a filming break might turn into speculation about a growing friendship. At first, he ignored the attention. Celebrity culture often exaggerates simple moments, and he believed the stories would fade as quickly as they appeared. Yet the pattern continued. Photos of the two actors standing near each other began appearing more frequently across social media platforms. Entertainment blogs started describing them as a rising pair within the drama industry, even though they had never worked on a major project together. Joseph Zeng reportedly became curious about how these narratives were forming so quickly. The answer may have emerged during a private conversation with a media contact who quietly revealed something surprising. Several of the photos circulating online had not been captured randomly by paparazzi. They had been provided directly to entertainment outlets by promotional intermediaries. This discovery raised questions. Who was distributing the images and why? Over the following months, the speculation surrounding Joseph Zeng and Bai Lu continued to grow. Headlines hinted at possible collaborations and friendly chemistry, while fans debated whether the two actors might eventually star together in a drama project. From the outside, the attention appeared beneficial for both careers. But Joseph Zeng later suggested that the situation felt increasingly orchestrated. According to his account, certain moments of public proximity seemed to occur just as major announcements about Bai Lu projects were approaching. A simple greeting backstage might suddenly appear online the same week her new drama trailer was released. Then another pattern appeared. Whenever Joseph Zeng attended events where Bai Lu was also present, photographers somehow managed to capture images that placed them together in the same frame. Even when dozens of other celebrities were nearby, the final photos always focused on the two of them. Eventually, Joseph Zeng decided to confront the situation privately. Sources claim he contacted individuals connected to promotional teams who sometimes handled media outreach for celebrity appearances. What he reportedly learned surprised him. The distribution of certain photos and event details may have been coordinated to increase attention around both names appearing together. When Joseph Zeng finally spoke about the situation, he explained that he never believed Bai Lu intended to harm his career. However, he suggested that the repeated association between their names created the impression of a connection that had never actually existed. For Bai Lu, the visibility generated by those stories may have helped attract additional media attention during an important stage of her career. When news of Joseph Zeng's perspective began circulating through entertainment circles, the reaction was immediate. Fans debated whether the interactions between the two actors had been genuine moments exaggerated by media outlets or whether a more deliberate strategy had indeed been involved. Some supporters of Bai Lu argued that celebrity publicity often grows through coincidence and that neither actor could fully control how journalists interpret public appearances. Others believed Joseph Zeng's comments revealed how easily narratives can be constructed when promotional teams understand how to guide media attention. As the conversation expanded across social media, the story evolved into a broader discussion about how fame is built in modern entertainment culture. Many insiders acknowledged that strategic exposure plays a powerful role in shaping celebrity popularity. Carefully timed photos, friendly interactions, and shared headlines can influence how audiences perceive relationships between public figures. Yet the controversy surrounding Joseph Zeng and Bai Lu felt different because it introduced the possibility that one actor had unknowingly become part of another star publicity strategy. Through it all, both actors continued focusing on their individual projects. Joseph Zeng maintained his calm presence in interviews, emphasizing that he simply wanted to clarify the truth behind the headlines. Bai Lu remained active in new drama productions and public appearances, where she continued receiving enthusiastic support from fans who admired her performances. Despite the speculation, neither side launched direct accusations against the other. Instead, the story became a fascinating example of how perception can shape reality within the entertainment world. Because sometimes a simple photograph can become a headline can become a rumor, and a rumor repeated often enough can convince millions of people that something must be true. Whether Bai Lu intentionally encouraged those narratives or whether the media simply amplified harmless interactions remains a question that fans continue debating. What is certain, however, is that Joseph Zeng's decision to speak openly about his experience pulled back the curtain on a side of celebrity culture that most audiences rarely see. A world where timing, exposure, and narrative can influence how careers rise and fall. And where the truth behind a famous connection may be far more complicated than the story the headlines first tell.